Hey guys, it's Thomas here. Today in this quick Lightroom tutorial, I'm going to show you how to merge panoramic images. It's super easy. If you've done HDR images, you're 99% there. So let's go. So before we get started on this, I just want to point out that when you are out taking your photos, you want to make sure that you have enough overlap on the edge of each photo so that Lightroom can have enough data to understand what's going on. If you take a photo here and then skip a little bit of the in-between, there's nothing in the middle for the system to understand how to put those photos together. So just keep in mind when you're out taking your photos that you are leaving enough overlap on each photo as you take your panorama. So you take your panorama. Panamera is a car, silly. Okay, so let's get started. Let's jump into Lightroom and I'll show you how we're gonna do this. So we are here in Lightroom and we've got 6 photos that we want to merge into a panorama. So I'm gonna select all of them by clicking the first one, holding Shift and clicking the last. And then on any of those photos, we're going to go right-click, Photo Merge, and Panorama. It's really that simple. Like I said, if you've done HDR stuff already, this is basically the same spot. You're just clicking Panorama instead of HDR. So Lightroom is gonna do its boopity boops and give you a display here. We've selected cylindrical. That works for our image, but by all means, do play around with this, especially as you're starting out. Just click these and see what happens, because some of them work better than others. In this case, our subject was quite far away, so all of them are kind of more or less the same. You'll notice that depending on your distance between your subject and the panorama that you're doing, and possibly the length of it, these will start to make more sense. But click around. If one looks funny, click another and see what works best. I'm actually gonna go with perspective in this case because I think it gives the most correct horizon line there. There is of course a curve here. It is a little lake, but it looks the best to me. We're not gonna click fill edges because we don't need to. There's no edges that really need filled. We're gonna do auto crop, otherwise it's gonna leave this sort of white space around the edges, and that's just annoying to have to crop later, so just let the system do it for you. Leave auto settings unchecked. I want to do my own color, hoo-ha-ha, whatnot. And we're gonna leave create stack checked because we want everything to be in a nice little stack. So, click merge, and away we go. It's still not done. And then there's the buildings, but like I can still see into their living rooms. All right, and we are done. And that's it, folks. Ba-ba-da-boop boop. So just like when you're doing HDR photos, I have a few hot tips for you. Select your photos, and Control M will bring up the little merge preview window here. Great. Now, say you have a lot to do because you were out taking some fabulous panoramas and you've got 6, 8, 10, 20 of them. You don't want to have to open that dialog box every time because your settings are going to stay the same from the first time you did it. So we are going to go Control Shift M and it is just going to go whoop and do it. And you don't even have to touch the dialog box. So there you go. 2 quick tips to make your life easier. Now you can go about editing just like you normally would. Bippity boppity boo, do all the things that make life magical. Thanks for watching, guys. If you learned something, remember to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think and consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.